On Madden 19 players, it's your boy Skateboardians Skates with an early edition, man. I wanted to hit you guys live. I wanted to touch on a couple things. Um, I know you guys are probably busy. Y'all probably just waking up at the crack of dawn. I wanted to wake that ass up early. There's just a couple things that I want to talk to you cats about. An update on the PA end around type, formation. A lot of guys were hitting me up talking about, it didn't work for them. And, I want to, like I said, my channel is to help you guys as much as I can and get you guys to understand something. This is for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So come on, tune in. Let's get right into it. We don't want to waste no time. If you guys are just joining the channel, you already know how I am. Comment is free as you guys want to. You guys got questions or things you want to see in game or something like that, labbing it up right now up in practice mode only, let me know what you want to see. I am on to about, I got 30 minutes before I got to get rolling, man. I got to keep working up on this damn business plan. But other than that, man, you guys are important. So let's get this out the way. All right, man. So first things first, man, I added a formation. I've been looking all over. You know what I mean? I originally showed you guys that PA breakdown up out of single back ace, and it was out the PA chief shot. All right, I did show you guys that. The reason why I like this one, over any other PA shot play up in the game with that angle is because it's symmetrical. You can flip it to either side and it'll work. But as I was going on, I was like, dude, maybe these guys are right. Maybe y'all on to something. What other route can be a bailout route? You know what I mean? What if they sit in the pressure? What if they sit in, doing a cover three? What if they're in zone all the time? So then that got me to, screwing around up in the playbooks. And I ended up finding a great play up out of wing slot open, out the Packers playbook, right? Y'all know how much I love the Packers. By the way, they tied up with the Vikings yesterday. I'm not happy about that. You know what I'm saying? If you guys watched the game, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. Being a Packer fan, I was not happy about that game. Granted, I feel that we won because this so-called quote-unquote great defense that the Vikings are supposed to have didn't really do anything to Aaron Rodgers or the Packers. I feel like it was just bad play calling towards the end. Somehow we ended up looking like the Bears, play calling from last week, because we all of a sudden thought we could just pass on first and second down in the damn red zone when we should have been running the ball. I preach to you cats all the time. Run the ball. So I don't understand what Mike McCarthy, big head ass, was doing. So he's in question. Next, Clay Matthews, bro. I am so sick and tired of this head and shoulders hair model. I'm sick of dude, bro. Like, any team, please, any team. This is what I propose, all right? Trade Clinton Dix non-tackling ass, and I would trade Clay Matthews for Earl Thomas, and I'll go out and pick up Josh Gordon. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Getting Earl Thomas and Josh Gordon up in Green Bay. I mean, come on, man. It's that simple, man. These two are our biggest headaches on the team. Clinton Dix with his non-tackling ass, and Clay Matthews with his over-aggressive ass when the play is damn dead, bro. I can't even get mad at Mason Crosby because dude is the reason why we were up in the lead in the first place. Dude was money all game. You feel me? But look, man, I digress, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to be mixing in the NFL talk with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But with this Madden stuff, man, it's so simple. We found that weak slot open is very, very good to use. PA boot slide. Right there. Same look, same scenario. It's going to be this concept all the time. All right, but this time, man, we got a draw to come up out of there. We got the curls route to come up out of there, and a corners route with a C route. It's going to be very difficult to stop if you can judge your opponent's look. 9 times out of 10 they'll try to come in with like a cover 1 or a cover 3 with just one single safety at the top. Then we know that we can hit them with corners, we can hit them up underneath with curls, that type of thing. But again, let's just focus up on PA boot slide right now. And then I'm going to get up on the defensive side of the ball. Somebody had asked me, what's my setup for cover 4, 3-4, cover 4 drop show 2. So I'm going to make sure that I show you guys that all up in this video, all under 30 minutes. And we just going to keep it funky like that, and y'all can just enjoy the rest of y'all day. Let's get to it. The only thing that I'm doing with this play is I'm now going to, instead of just blocking my running back, I'm going to put him on a route. I'm going to swing his ass to the left, just like so. So now it's going to look like this. All right. My first read, of course, all right, is going to be square. It's always going to be square. That's going to be my first read. But if square is ever covered, I'm going to have triangle. He's going to beat man. And R1 is going to beat zone. I'm telling you, it's one of those little sneaky little routes, man. But as you guys take it in practice mode, try it out for yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll get used to it. Let's see if we can get it rolling with this one. Triangle there. We're going to take our little easy yard pickups. You know what I'm saying? All we want to do is keep this same concept going. Again, if they don't have 4 down defensive linemen like they're showing right here, then we can easily take that up the gut with that HB draw play, which is up in our audibles. All right. But again, let's say we get the same look. All we're going to do is put R1 up on a nice swing to the left, and we're going to hike the ball. You're going to see square 1-on-1. Well, apparently I got Nick Foles in. Let me get Nick Foles' ass up out of there, bro. These fools go around this joint. But anyway, let's get Carson Wentz up in there. If you guys take your time with this, man, a lot of cats, man, you rushing it. As soon as the ball, like, it's hiked, man, you guys are just snapping it and throwing it. You guys got to relax. You know what I mean? Even if they send a blitz, take a hit. You know what I mean? See what type of defense they got coming at you, then you know what type of, blitz to pick it up with. Or pick up with the slide protection and all that shit and ID in the mic. That's all you got to do. Triangle again. We're going to take that easy dump off. Most of the time, again, those little small routes like that, man, are going to help you out in the long run. They're going to eat up a lot of damn real estate. So if you guys can just take your time, if you don't see square wide open, then just take the dump off routes. It's nothing to just take those little easy dump offs. Wait till he gets across the field. Boom. Then you take that opportunity. It's a good route. I don't know what guys are going through or up in their head. They feel like they don't have enough time. I get it. The Eagles' offensive line is not the best. All right. But what I'm telling you is, you guys, if you take your time, think about the route before it happens. If you see somebody, like right now, what do I see? Right? I see that they have an inside slot DB, right? So that's automatically up in my head. I'm looking on the left side. The route that I know that I'm going to be going up on that angle, I see a guy standing right in the middle, you know what I mean, of the numbers in the hash. I know that I can't possibly just automatically just cut the play action off and then bullet pass it to him, or else I'm going to throw an interception. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to let it develop. If I let it develop, then I should see that I'm going to have my check down, my dump off routes between triangle and R1. These are things that you guys are going to have to gauge while you're in game. The reason why it's not, 100% is because when you play different opponents, you're going to get different schemes, bro. That's the reason why the shit is never the same. That's why I can't guarantee you that this will work every play, but it will work every time if you choose the correct, routes to hit. So again, let's go ahead. R1, because like I said, I don't want to stay too stuck up on this. But I want you guys to understand that this is an alternative now that you guys can use with the same crossing route with square. The only difference is it's not symmetrical. All right. So here we go. We move it. R1. And now we're going to get that one-on-one opportunity. And then you can just, if you got a bruising running back or Saquon Barkley, man, which, by the way, that kid is amazing. Eli Manning is terrible, man. Fucking terrible. Excuse my language. I know it's early, but Eli Manning. That's why Tom Brady to me is not the GOAT. To lose to him just takes away all rings from Tom Brady. Not only that Tom Brady was a cheater, but you lost to Eli Manning, the worst quarterback I've ever seen. And if you're a Giants fan, if you can defend this guy, please let me know. Please let me know how you're going to defend that guy. But anyway, let's go back. Put R1 on the swing to the left. Here we go. Triangle again. He's going to be wide open most of the time. If you guys have a tight end that can, break a tackle or, truck, it's going to work great for you. Do the same scheme. One more time. All we're doing is putting R1 on a swing to the left. Just like so. Oh my God. Now dude want to be a ballerina. I swear, man, these guys are crazy up in this game. All right, from here, we're going to look at the draw play. and just go right up the gut, follow your blockers. And as you see, we eating up real estate with this scheme, bro. Here we go. I want to try that corners play. I ain't tried it yet, so I want to see exactly how I would do this. With this, I think I would put R1 on a swing to the left, just how it looks. I know that's real funky. It's almost like a S with triangle and R1. And then I still got the high-low read between square and R1. And if all's fell on that high-low read, triangle should get wide open. And let's say if they're in the cover 4, then I can easily just put X on a flat and then roll out to the left and wait to circle gets over the safeties. And I should be able to get a one-play touchdown with that. But let me stop thinking out loud, man. This is what I do, bro. Like, I'm always up in the lab trying to see what beats what. So right now I'm seeing that I have a high safety, so more than likely they're going to be in a cover 3 or they're going to be in like a cover 1 scenario. All right, so meaning in, if I have, let me see, what you can do to test and see if it's a man is motion out a receiver. So here we go, man. We're looking at cover 1. That's what we're looking at. And that's all you got to do. Most of the time you can see it if you motion out a guy before you hike the ball. You'll be able to find out what type of, defense this guy is in based on motioning the guy. So the fact that he just trailed with him the whole field lets me know that he's in cover 1. All right. So be aware of a strong safety being in a zone, but everybody else being up in man coverage. So all my routes should work perfectly. All right, let's go. Wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Triangle. Let me go up in the instant replay. I want to see exactly what got open. And again, you're going to get moments like this. Sometimes, man, up in practice mode, I like to get hit. I want to see exactly how everybody looks. And then I'll go out and know what I should do next time. Maybe I bunch too many guys up in one area. It's little things like that. This is what it takes. Then that's what I'm going to do. So let's go back. I suck at this camera view, but okay, here we go, so I can see everybody. Turn the camera out this way. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I suck at the camera angles. All right, I had the C route, but the C route would have, I think, got covered by this guy right here. I'm the white line right now, but I feel like the C route would have got undercut with that, and with that pressure being put in, I'm not getting good blocking right now from the Eagles line. I swear they suck ass. But here we go. We had that route over here that I could have possibly seen, and even that post route, because the safety is too far out. He's too deep. All right, so I would have possibly been able to thread the needle in had this guy right here did his fucking job. This big ogre ass dude right here. If he would have did his job, I would have had time in the pocket. But again, I don't know what's up with the Eagles, line. I just don't get it. I've been smacked like a couple times just trying to get time in the pocket with the Eagles. But again, I'm looking. I see that route was open. Let me hit it again and let me see what exactly I can do differently. Maybe make a quicker read. What you think? All right, let me see. Boom. Pull it out again. Let me put X up on the flat route. Take him right out the play. Okay. And then we fumble the ball. Of course, that's common sense for my guy to fumble the ball, even though we being recorded live. That's what they do to me, man. This is what Madden does. So we got the little S route in the back. Dump off. Okay. All right. That's all right, but to me it's too much of a bunch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, but it's too much of a bunch up. I mean, you can do it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that corners route. I'm not a fan of it. Let me try curls. Let me see what curls do. Only reason why I like curls route is because of the running back on that crazy angle, and then what you do is you put X on a streak. You always want to threaten them with this combination right here. You want to put a threat to the seam, and then you want to have a threat with the running back going like that with that crazy out and in route. Let's go. But that's bad defense to be showing out to. So we'll see it against a different look. But I do like the coverage. I mean the play itself. I do like curls, the play itself. as possibly being a complementary play to the PA play that we have. Put X up on a nice streak, and then we wait for R1. That's all we want to do is read R1. R1 has to get out of there. I don't know how. Maybe if I block triangle. Let me see if I block triangle. Maybe that'll give me some more time, because that line is very, very bad. I'll put circle on the out route. Let me see what happens with this. I still don't like that, because I feel like being in zone, you're gonna kill zone anyway. You know what I mean? Zone is not the best way to go this year, in my opinion. Let me try one more time. And it'll be just like this type of look. Okay. It's cool, but again, I wouldn't hang my hat on it. I like the PA play alone, because it's still a play action play, so you don't have to do anything with it. And X does get open, but again, I like it just like this. Just like so, because triangle is always he's gonna get open. Most of the time, guys aren't even gonna be covering that route. If you guys are sending comments, man, I can't see the comments apparently for some reason. So maybe I must have did something to screw up my settings. So if you guys are commenting, I apologize. I can't chop it up with you guys. But if you guys are tuning in, I appreciate you. Again, this video is just a compliment to what I found, which is going to be out the week. What is this? The week slot open. You can find it in the Packers playbook. And it's just a complimentary play to that PA end around play that I was trying to get you guys to focus in on. Let's get right back up into the defensive side. Buddy of mine asks, how do I set up the cover 4 this year? All right, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to let you guys know, with defense, especially with zone, you only base align when using zone. That's my tip to everybody. I only base align when I'm using zone. I'm just going to throw the ball away. All right, whatever. Only base align when in zone. I cannot stress that enough. Only base align when in zone. And when you base align out of a small formation and they're coming out with 3 wide receiver sets, let's say you come out in 3-4 odd, you need to base align twice, because now your corners are going to cover their wide receivers to the outskirts. If you do not, they will stay inside of the wide receivers. I promise you that, and you will get burnt majority of the time unless you have a fast ass cornerback. So don't take my word for it. Try it. All right. Again, if you're operating out of 3-4, I'll operate out of a 3-4 playbook. I'm going to come out in 3-4 odd. I do cover 4 drop show too, and it's simple the way I get it done. First thing that I'm going to do is change the camera angle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to base align, okay, just like so. Pinch my D line like that. I'm going to hit triangle, R1 right analog stick down for hard flats like that. And then what I'm going to do is manually move these guys out the way. Manually. I'm going to spread them out. And that's it. Just like that. And I'm going to play the middle, play my zone, and that's it. You'll see up in game is better, because guys will find that they have no room to do anything. But again, it's something as simple as this. Just moving guys around yourself. I also, if I feel like they are a run heavy type guy, all right, then I'll go ahead and show blitz just like that, and it'll bring my safeties down in the box for the most part. I don't know why my free safety didn't decide to move, but again, you can go like that, and it's simple. All right, and then you should get a look like this. Oh, by the way, protect the sticks. I'm so sorry, man, because these guys will hit you over the top if you're not looking. Always, once you're done with the setups out of zone, any zone, I don't give a damn if it's cover 2, cover 3, you know what I'm saying, cover 4, cover 6, please hit triangle and L1 to protect the sticks. It'll make your safeties play deep and make sure that they don't get beat over the top. Protect the sticks. Damn it. Let's go. Now let's see what we can do. Wait on Dak. And again, we should get a good look. So let's do it fast. Boom, baseline here. Show blitz underneath coverage. Bring him outside like that. Bring him outside to 83. And then just play the middle of the field with your middle linebacker. That's it. Play the middle of the field. And that's all you got to do. And again, if you feel like they're going to hit you on corner routes, tight end corner routes, or anything like that, like they're hitting you with the PA scissor plays and shit like that, cross patterns, then put them in cloud flats. So you'll do the same setup, but you're going to go down and then up with the underneath coverage. All right. So to look like this, you still move them out, still accordingly, and you do the same thing. But this time, you should be able to stop anything going to the sideline, like so. All right. Next, I wanted to show again some man defense because a lot of guys didn't understand my breakdown of man defense. Now, because we're in practice mode, it's kind of tough because we can't see exactly if they're coming out in 2 wide receiver sets or if they're coming out in 3 wide receiver sets. So what I'm going to urge is the best defense to come out in man is going to be out of nickel, 2-4-5. All right. Just trust me on this. The best man-to-man teams to use in this game will be the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Jets, Browns, and what's another team to use with man defense? I even like the Seahawks and the 49ers because they got Richard Sherman, who's very strong at holding guys at the line of scrimmage. So you can easily, that's a good team to use if you're using a blitz. But those are my top 5 teams that I like to use. And let's get right into it. Nickel 2-4-5 using man. Cover 2 man is what I use. I don't use cover 1. I don't use that. I use cover 2 man. I like help over the top at all times. Let's get right into it. Remember, if you're using man defense, you are going to man align, never base align. We're man aligning. All right. I don't care if you have to man align twice to get guys evened out. Man align, man align, man align, man align. All right. Then from there, we are going to shade our coverages. And the reason why I'm doing it right now is because I don't want to get there and then they snap the ball, you know, all that extra shit. We're going to take the outside receivers and we're always going to play them to the outside. We're going to shade those individually to the outside. Any slot receivers, any tight ends, we're going to play them to the inside. Most of the time, you can tell by the coverage that they choose or the formation that they choose what type of formation the tight end is going to be on, or type of route the tight end is going to be on. If the tight end is ever on a line of scrimmage, I always look for him to go to an out route or a corner route. If he's lined up as a slot receiver, I'm always looking for him to hit a post route or in route. All right, that's just a little tip that I'm giving you guys for the free as always. And pretty much, man, it should come out looking like this against any random play. It don't matter. All right, the guy that you want to use her is always going to be this guy right here. All right, the guy that I'm on, you always want to use him. That's your free player. The reason why I come out in this is because it's a four down defensive lineman set. So if you are the user on this line and you put him in the hook zone, you won't get pancake still because you're still sending 3. All right, that's why I always say come out in a 4 down defensive lineman set. And if you see a 2 wide receiver set, you can come out in 4-3. That's fine. You can come out up in the 3-4 odd man. I love that. That stops the run really well. But again, it's simple. This is a perfect setup, perfect scenario, right? If I see a look like this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I take Hearns and shade him to the outside, Williams to the outside, X to the inside, triangle to the inside. And then what I also can do is I'll put R1 on a spotlight. I'll spotlight Ezekiel Elliott. Now, I know I just went super slow up on that. I just want you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about. In game, it's much faster. All right. I actually get this shit set up within 2 seconds. All right. So I urge you guys to get up in practice mode and try to get your hands right. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why most of you guys aren't getting these plays to work right. Because you guys don't have good hand coordination. You guys are flustered. You guys are worried about trying to get the play off and do, you know, good on who you're supposed to be. Now you know who you're supposed to be. Always stay to this guy or the other outside guy on the right. That's as simple as that, bro. All right. And from this point on, you can still protect the sticks, triangle and L1. All right. No matter what, always protect the sticks. All right. And from this point, I'm going to put my guy up in a vert hook. All right, just like this, or sometimes I even leave them up on a blitz and angle and I just pull them back. So it'll look like this. All I'm going to do is play the middle of the field. This is all I'm going to do. I'm playing the middle of the field. I'm playing the middle. That's not even a game right there. So here, I'm gonna take square, boom, put him there, boom. From this line, I'm putting him there. Now we got the R1 route. You can shade him to the right, all right? And still, we're gonna always highlight and spotlight the running back because he's the wild card in all of this. All right, he's always gonna be the wild card. So here we go, same setup, same look. Let's get it. I'm gonna play the middle of the field. If it's a run, just run sideline to sideline, sideline to sideline. You are going to have instances where they are overpowered on the right side. That's okay. If you get gashed up, that is okay. You can easily slide your line. You can easily crash your middle linebackers to that side that you feel like is going to gas you. It does not matter. This is not the end-all be-all setup. What I eat won't make you shit. I'm just telling you the basic setup. All right, the basic setup is any wide receivers to the outside that's lined up, that will be Beasley and Williams. We are going to shade to the outside. We want them to come inside. Then anybody that's lined up in the slot, that will be Hearns. We are going to play him to the inside. So it'll be just like this. You're going to see my outside guy go to the outside, right? My DB. Now, my DB on the right goes to the outside of Williams. Now, you're going to see Hearns getting played to the inside, okay? I'm always going to spotlight their running back, just like so. And to help me out for good measure, I'm going to protect the sticks. I see that their tight end is a good tight end. I'm going to shade him to the right, all right? Or I can shade him to the inside. Does not matter. As you can see, they go dumb when it's up in man defense. And this is practice mode against the CPU. I'm telling you, I've shut out the CPU on all Madden, in play mode, play now, all that shit with just using man defense. It works. All right, you got to take your time and don't be afraid to get burnt, bro. Don't be afraid to get burnt. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? This game is not a perfection. You know what I mean? You're going to make a mistake every now and again, but go out on your shield, bro. Go out knowing that, damn, I at least have somebody in the area. I hate zone for the fact that most of the time, guys be wide the hell open, especially when the play break down. And you know them playmaker routes be killing y'all. So listen, man defense is the wave. F what everybody else is saying. I'm staying with man defense. Those who played me know I play damn near all man defense. All man defense. That's it. You can go just like this, or I can even spread my linebackers just like this, man. It don't matter about the linebackers. Make sure the linebackers got good man-to-man. You know what I'm saying? Pull back. And this type of shit gonna happen, bro. But next time, what I'll do is I'll hit R1, press now, pull my guy over here. Here we go. Move that guy out here. Shade to the right, shade to the left. Here. And don't play yourself. If you see that this guy is holding your running back, move him over. All right, don't play yourself. Give him the opportunity to, you know, do something. And then, like I said, play the middle of the field. That's all you have to do. Play the middle of the field. Play. Oh my God, look at Zeke getting nasty. Oh, hey man, I deserve that ass. I deserve that, man. Zeke was just getting nasty. Broken tackles in this game saves lives, even with the CPU. But again, take your time. There's going to be times where you're going to get beat. I'm telling you, man. It happens. This shit happens all the time. But you cannot get discouraged. You need to stay with the program. Stick with the game plan. Play the middle of the field. I guarantee you will get more picks than anything with dealing with this. That's fine. You'll get more looks like this than you would anything else. I promise you that. Shade to the outside. All right, we're not doing anything with cheese or nothing like that. This is simple shading. Shading will win you the game. I promise you. On defense, I promise you that. Even if you want to bring your safeties down, all you have to do is simply show blitz. All right, and that'll bring your safeties down to help you out for those quick little tight end routes. If you really feel like you can't hold and guard the tight end. All right, let's get a look like this. Let's go. I'm playing left to the right. Back over left again. As you can see, he's already to the outside. He can't do nothing with that, man. He can't do nothing with that. That's about as good as you're going to get. With a route like this, man, I play everything outside except for X. Everything outside except for X. And then I might just go ahead and show blitz just to bring everybody in the box, just in case if I feel like, you know, the guy is going to simply try to run up on me. And again, play it sideline to sideline. If you notice that he's running, what do I mean by sideline to sideline? Do you see what I'm doing right now? I'm running to the sideline. That's it. But again, Ezekiel Elliott apparently is God in this game. I'll show you again what I'm talking about. When I say play it sideline to sideline. As middle linebackers, anybody that played middle linebacker up in high school or college, they'll tell you, play that shit sideline to sideline. They're not going to be running around with the like a chicken with their head cut off. They're going to play it all the way to the sideline. This would be me. I ended up switching up, right? I ended up switching up to who the hell is this? Sorry, I'm not all the way familiar with them. Hicks, right? I'm Hicks. Watch as I mirror Ezekiel Elliott as soon as I click onto him. I mirror him. That's playing it sideline to sideline. I'm not getting caught up in the action. I'm mirroring him. Literally, I'm running with this cat. All right? Wherever Zeke goes, I'm going. If I see him going to that sideline to bust up the damn, the sideline area, I'm there. I'm meeting him. I'm going to meet him. All right? This is his angle of what he sees. Let's go to Zeke. Oh, my God, man. I really suck at this camera angle shit. This is what Zeke sees. This is what he sees right now. He sees that he has a nice gap. Now, it's going to be me and him to meet up in that gap. Right there, that's just, as you can tell, the animations in this game are terrible. Because 71 is going to end up blowing up with Zeke. That should have been blown up. That should have been a tackle, all right, by Jones. That's a block in the back. My guy's right there. He gets blocked in the back, clear as day. But they ain't going to call nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. So, again, something that should have been blown up didn't get blown up. And, again, I'm stuck here looking crazy, making myself look like a damn noob because I'm not getting a tackle, even though I played it correctly. All right? Play it sideline to sideline, bro. We know what to do already with Hearns. We play him to the inside. Anything else, we're going to play accordingly. Even if you want to take this safety and put him over the top like this, you can do that. It's up to you. Even if you want to do something like this, where you don't feel comfortable, put him in a hard flat and still play your guy in the the blitzing angle. You can do something like this and still play Swain, shade him to the right, just like this, and you'll get something else, that'll look decent at least for you. Good coverage. And the reason why I also said that the Dallas Cowboys are very good up in this game is based on their offensive line is beautiful. Their defense actually is really good man to man. So if you can utilize the defense that I've shown you with the running game, with the use of the offensive line, and they don't really got that bad of a damn, passing scheme with Tavon Austin, Williams, Hearns, Beasley. I mean, I don't know, man. I think the Cowboys might have something. But again, try it out for yourself. I just want to take this time, to wake y'all up, let y'all know how I felt about yesterday's game, all this, that, and the third. For those who keep rocking with me, man, let's try to get this channel up to 4,000 subscribers, man. It's way overdue. I will be definitely coming in with some full gameplay very soon. I'm going to try to drop that up. I probably might drop it up next, man. Just show y'all a full game on how I'm calling games, me using man defense in gameplay action. And then hopefully that might sway you guys to actually take chances, take risks. Everything else being considered and said, man, thank y'all for messing with the channel, man. I'm not the type of guy that's going to drop daily based on, man, I got to live my life. I'm up in school as well, so this shit has been crazy for me. But other than that, man, I appreciate the support as always. It's your boy Skateboardians Skates, 10 toes down to the ground. Let's do this man defense one more time. Let's go up against a look like this. What I would do with this, before I go, Hearns is up front, right? So I'm going to expect him to go to the inside. So I'm going to shade him. I'm going to shade him to the inside. So I go like this, Hearns to the inside, and then I'll still take Williams to the outside, right? You see my guys making the adjustments, right? That's coverage. Then I will still have time to put Beasley on the outside. I'll still have time to put Swain on the inside. And Jarwin, I'll put him to the outside. Because usually with that look, they'll do like Swain and Beasley will do an underneath route, and Jarwin would end up going on a tight end route, usually with that type of look. And always know, all right, with a look like this, just predict pass. If they have no running back in the backfield, just hit L2 and up for predict pass. All right, I guarantee you they'll play more aggressive to the pass than anything. There's no running back in the backfield, predict the pass. All right, and I'm just gonna do this last play And that'll be the end of this video, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with the channel. Let's get it in. There you go. Voila, man. Man defense is the shit. If you didn't know, now you know, man. Skateboarding Skates, and I'm out.